What up, you guys? I am Cynthia Silva La Grande, and this is...
I am Hugo, aka Frijoles Padilla.
And welcome to our channel. It is called Miche-Lindo Y Querido, where we will be reviewing, tasting, traveling, y todo el show, anything to do with micheladas.
Miche-Lindo Y Querido, sin
So today what we're going to start off with, michelada, as everybody knows, and if you don't know, first of all, shame on you. Secondly, all it is a Bloody Mary, but instead of using vodka, you put beer in it.
Mexican style.
Mexican style. Puro chavismo. Chao.
Huracanes.
So we're going to start off with the most basic, which is Clamato and beer. There's really nothing much to it. We're gonna start off with a baseline, which is pretty much anybody can do at home. As far as this, we're gonna go off of the directions. We're not gonna add any special spices, anything too off the top. Whatever the bottle says, we're gonna do exactly that.
We're gonna go by the rules.
By the rules, their recipe. We're gonna give our honest review, and we'll let you guys know what we think.
So we actually met over some Miche love. This is kind of how it happened.
POF.
No, we didn't. We met in the wild, actually.
We did in the wild.
we met in the wild. We met at a bar, a little ratchet-ass bar that I don't really like too much, but with some mutual friends. They hooked us up there. And
Go ahead, tell them what bar, babe.
really? They better be sending us some damn sponsorships. But this little ratchet bar is called Climaxes in San Leandro, California. And I didn't even want to go. So shout out to my boy Burrito for taking me because I found my bae.
Burrito.
And Cesar.
And Cesar.
Cesar who took you.
Yeah.
So it was cool. We met there and it's been a pretty cool ride ever since.
It was love at first michelada, guys.
It was.
So
love at first meet you.
We're sharing our love with you guys.
So yeah, so we want you guys to be into this world with us. If you guys are into micheladas, you know, I know you're gonna join this channel. And if you're not, maybe you will find a newfound love in Miches. Who knows? So we'll jump right in.
So again, we're gonna start off with Clamatos recipe.
What does the recipe say there?
Recipe states that you mix 4 ounces of Clamato, which is this guy, 2 ounces of real lime juice, which we have the limones here.
Yeah, every Mexican has a limon tree.
1 dash of Worcester La Chingada sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire
sauce.
Which is this guy right here. If you could pronounce it at home, more power to you. And the last ingredient is 2 dashes of habanero sauce.
Okay, which we happen to have.
Right here. So what we're gonna start off with is the glasses, of course.
So today we're gonna be using una copa obviamente una copa para las micheladas, pero esta es una copa marisquera. Usually they're served in a copa marisquera or in a mug, like this one we have here. But today we're not gonna be using a mug. Because Bay has shit to do today.
Gotta work at night, so you know I'm trying to keep it on the down
low. Keep it cool. So we're gonna be using una copa marisquera today.
The only thing that we are gonna be changing as far as the recipe when we do these michelada mixes is we're just gonna add a light rim. Most of these mixes don't say to do that, but we're gonna be doing it for aesthetics and a little bit of taste. So to start off with the rim. You could use chamoy or you could use a lime and just put the lime on the side.
Let's keep it real, babe. What happened to our chamoy?
So the chamoy that we had...
It was a fucking robbery, okay? We got robbed. We don't know what the hell happened to our chamoy.
We didn't get robbed. We used it all over the weekend. It's gone.
It's in our panzas.
So we were underprepared. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and
make it
use
happen.
lime. What I like to do with the glasses when you rim the glass is I don't just like to dip it down. Kind of like to roll it. If you guys have like a bowl or a glass of chamoy or lime juice, that way you get more of it on the side instead of just the top.
That's him putting salsa on it, alright?
I'm just trying to help the viewers.
What I do, y'all, is agarro el pinche vaso y le echo una de chamoy y sas right in the tajin to get placado pronto.
Also, guys, when you guys are ready to put the salt or tajin or whatever kind of seasoning you guys are using for the rim, I also notice a lot of people just dip it down straight into their bowl of tajin or salt. I don't like to do that, little tip wise, because if you're making a ton of them for like a party or an event, or you just drink a shitload of micheladas like we do,
It's a little clustered.
Exactly. Your little bowl or whatever you have with your salt is going to start to get clunky. So it really downgrades all the salt. So what I like to do is you just grab your bowl or your mug and just drizzle it on there. And the excess that doesn't get stuck will just go right back into its spot.
Or you could just, like us, buy a fucking industrial sized tajín. So, para que no batalles. See, like, I don't have patience for that.
2 hours later.
Alright, so I'm going to do the second one as well, because we are going to be using 2 beers, not one. And what I mean by 2 beers is not 2 beers in one glass, but we're going to be 2 different types of beers. We're going to be using a dark beer and a light beer, so we can give you guys the difference that we taste.
So typically when me and Bae go out drinking and we order Miche's, I usually go with the light beer and he usually goes con una negra. So we're going to kind of just do both so you guys can get the contrast. I guess we're going to be tasting it, but you guys will be watching us enjoy these delicious micheladas. But so you guys can understand that they're different bodies, they're different flavors. And if you like light beer, you can do the same thing with light beer. Or if you like dark beer, pues ya sabes.
And me personally, when I'm just drinking chelas, like by themselves, you know, no mix, nothing, I personally, like, my to-go drink is a light beer. But when I'm drinking a michelada, I actually recommend all of you guys to get a darker beer, because when you put all these mixes in there and the clamato and the spices, it takes away from the beer. So you want a beer that's a little bit stronger, and it'll actually, in my opinion, taste better. If you like your light beers and you don't want to try dark beer, that's totally fine, but I do recommend getting a darker beer for a mixed drink.
Alright, you guys.
So we got all the glasses ready. The 2 beers that we're going to be using, Modelo Negra
Y Modelo especial.
A little clown.
Alright, so we're going to start off exactly como dice aquí el bote que tenemos que hacerlo. So it's 4 ounces of michelada mix.
4 ounces of Clamato per their instructions. So we have a little mixing cup. Getting all technical and shit.
So we're going to see what it do with this michelada mix. So typical, you know, micheladas come with Clamato. So this is kind of just like the beginner's choice, the beginner michelada. If you're new to micheladas, this is probably the best bet for you, is to go with the basic first and work your way up to, you know, an advanced michelada drinker like us, you know.
Exactly.
So this is kind of like the basic one. If you're new to the game, then this is probably your best bet.
Sorry, it's just almost like a starting base platform where we're gonna get more elaborate as we go on through the years. All right, so we got our 4 ounces. Then we're gonna need 2 ounces of real lime juice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that ready for you guys.
Scalpel.
Scalpel.
Alright, you guys, so we have 2 ounces of limon.
We already filled up this glass, so we're just gonna pour this one in there now. Now, in my experience of making micheladas, this does seem like a lot of limon. But again, this is why we're doing it. We're going strictly off what they're saying as far as the recipe. Okay, so next, after we have our lime juice, we need 1 dash of Worcestershire la chingada sauce.
Okay, 1 dash. ¿En cada una?
In each one, 1 dash.
Alright. ¿Y si le echo unas cuantas?
Well, it's okay.
Alright.
Alright,
Ooh,
1.
Shit. That's it.
Hey,
Casi salió la cabrona. Casi salió. Okay.
Now we need 2 dashes of habanero sauce.
Okay, so tengan precaución because this little hole está medio grande.
And this chile is a little spicy, but
so it's just like a little drop?
It's 2 drops, so.
2 drops.
Don't get 1. I probably add 1 more. That was a little baby. There you go. That's good. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Perfect.
Alright, cool. Bam. Sauce.
Alright, so after we got that, add your 12 ounces of beer and you should be done. So again, she has a light beer.
This is Modelo especial.
And I have the dark beer.
Les hizo agua la boca. This looks fire.
Oh man, I wish you guys could just smell the aroma
It does
of
smell
alcohol and Clamato
It
juice.
smells good, honestly.
It smells so
It's
good.
the moment.
We're gonna go ahead and just give it a light stir, nothing too crazy. You just want to make sure that they get nice and mixed up.
Really bougie.
Oh, look at my girl adding salsa to the
Really
mix.
bougie. I mean, también no somos tan pinches sencillos, eh?
So as you guys can tell, you could already, just by the color of looking at the drink, you can tell which one's a light Miche-Lada, which one's a dark. So whenever you see people ordering Micheladas and you wonder why one of them's darker than the other, it's all about the beer that you choose. All right, guys. Well, I
You
think
know what time it is.
it's time to get serious out here. So
Let's get ready.
hold on, let me
All right. You want to use your popote or do you want to just
well, straws are getting banned in California, so
Oh,
you know we had
we
to
will be
get
bringing
these
these bitches with
stainless
us.
straws out here. But you know what? I'm gonna go old school and
okay, you
just
know,
drink it out of the
you know
mug.
about that makeup life, so salud, papi.
Salud.
All right, first of all, Clamato, y'all fucking up because y'all putting way too much limon in your beer. Still no.
I don't know. Let me try the light beer and give an honest review.
All right, let me try this one right here. See how they do. Está más rica de la tuya.
All right. So, what's your honest review about the light beer?
I think it just tastes. I think it has way too much limon, and I think it needs a lot. But I feel like it's too citrusy.
Okay.
Like it's too citrusy. It overpowers the Clamato and the beer.
I almost feel like it's soupy. Like when you add too much lemon to a soup, it almost feels like a cold
Caldoso?
soup. Yeah.
Yeah, it does taste like caldo. And I love limon, but
Like you can't taste the beer at all. This is a kind of a reason why I always get dark. But yeah, if you guys use this mix and use a light beer, it's a little bit like.
don't go by the instructions of the Clamato. I would definitely add. Well, in my opinion, I would add chamoy, definitely. I would add pimienta. I would add salsa Maggi. This just needs a lot. It's just really bland.
What did you think about the dark beer?
The dark one had more body. It was more rounded. It's a little bit more flavorful. So yeah.
I mean, this is just your typical base Michelada. If you go to a restaurant and they're serving it something like this, get the hell out of that restaurant.
Run, bitch, run. Get your money back and run.
Because you can do this at your house. It's really not that hard.
Flavor-wise, I'm gonna give it a 2, and I'm being nice.
For the light beer or the dark beer?
For the dark beer, for the light beer, I'm gonna give this one a 1 because it just no.
Ooh!
No está buena, la neta.
All right. For me, I'm not as rough as my better half over here. I'd probably give it a. I'm gonna give it a 6.
No mames, babe. Did you try mine?
Yeah.
Give it a try it again. Oh, you're talking about that one.
I'm talking about the dark beer.
like,
I'm
this
giving
one?
it a 6. The reason why is because this is the.
It's Clamato.
It's Clamato. This is the one that kind of started.
But going by the way they want us to drink it.
By the way they want us to drink it, I'd still give it a 6.
Okay, you're being cool. You're being nice.
I'm in a
Sponsors,
good mood today.
you guys know where to go. If you guys need a good review.
Spiciness.
It's not spicy at all. If you guys are very sensitive to spices, this is definitely for you. Or if you have like gastritis or what's it called, acid reflux or whatever, and you don't really typically drink Bloody Marys or micheladas because of that, this is gonna be your go-to because it's not spicy at all.
Exactly, and this hot sauce is really good, and it's really spicy.
But we didn't add enough.
Yeah, the directions said only add 2 drops, so that's exactly what we did, and you do not taste it at all.
No, you don't taste chili in there.
If you probably add like a lot more dashes, I think you would up in the spiciness flavor.
You crank it up. Well,
and I think that's pretty much it. I mean, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns about this mix, feel free to give us a comment, drop a line in our inbox, and let us know what you
give
think.
us 2 thumbs up, and if you guys need information on where you guys can find this, we'll put these in the link box below, and share our video, tag your homies. Spice this one up, man, because I don't know, this one needs a little snazzy. don't do this one just like this. Like, you guys gotta add your little toquecito on it.
And everybody out there, just make sure you guys drink responsibly, and if you guys do drink,
invite us to party.
Exactly.
Oh,
Can we get
it?
it?
Get out, man. Invite us to the pachanga because we would love to come. Hey, and if you guys need a singer, you already know. Yo, girls on the way.
If you guys need a drinker, you know, call
Or a
me.
dancer, because he's good at dancing.
All right, guys. Bye.
All right, guys. Hasta la próxima. Nos vemos on Miche-Lindo Y Querido.
Salud.
Saludcita, baby.
Miche-Lindo Y Querido, sin